The following commentary is brought to you by Gun News and Reviews and necessarily reflects the opinion and attitude of the creator. Well, hi guys, and welcome to Gun News and Reviews. My name is David Drake, and today we're going to provide a brief commentary. The subject of the commentary is the recent ban on the importation of Russian firearms or ammunition. This was imposed by the Biden administration, supposedly in response to the use of chemical weapons or poisoning of people that the Russian government apparently found that they didn't agree with. If we were going to start imposing sanctions and bans on countries that did things that we didn't like from a human rights perspective, I'll just add that why are we buying anything from China? I think most people in the firearms community understand that what this ban is nothing more than an opportunity to provide what is called backdoor gun control. In other words, the possibility doesn't currently exist for Biden to get a win on gun control, which has always been a Joe Biden hot button. He doesn't have the votes in Congress to pass sweeping gun legislation reforms. And it also looks like his nominee for the head of the ATF, David Chipman, isn't going to get approved by the Senate. So he's got nothing to show 6 months, 7 months into his presidency for one of his biggest agenda items and one of the left's biggest agenda items, which is gun control. I have seen a number of YouTubers, guys that do exactly what I do, create content for the firearms community, make comments about this latest move by the Biden administration. There are some sentiments being expressed not only by YouTubers, but in the comment section, which quite frankly, I find alarming. First and foremost is the comment, I can't really use the stuff to begin with. I don't shoot NAK, or I don't shoot this round. And this happens to be 7.62 by 39. Well, we kind of saw that happen with the bump stock ban as well. There's a popular sentiment that's out there, and it seems to be if I don't personally use something, or I personally don't have this type of gun or shoot that kind of ammo. In other words, if it doesn't affect me personally, I'm not going to get too excited about it. I saw one YouTuber who said you can't use 7.62 by 39 indoors because it's steel case, and a lot of outdoor ranges won't let you use it because it's FMJ, which was a head scratcher for me because I've never seen that at an outdoor range. Regardless, yes, it is a little bit limited, but when we're talking about Russian firearms and ammunition, we're not just talking about AKs. Now, this one's Bulgarian, but you get the drift. We could start banning things from Bulgaria at any time, and nobody on the left would bat an eye. What we have to realize is that just because we don't personally use something, it affects all of us. The bump stock ban affects all of us, whether we even know what a bump stock ban is or not, because it provides precedent and traction for somebody sitting in the White House, and in this case, it was the supposed friend to all gun lovers, Donald Trump, who said, we're going to make an executive action and get rid of this. You see what I'm talking about? So if he's willing to do that, just imagine what Joe Biden can do and has already started doing with this move against the Russians. This has nothing to do with the Russians. This is real simple, guys. Joe Biden knows that people who shoot semi-automatic rifles in particular did not vote for him. He can score points with his constituency without worrying about losing one vote. There's no political capital at stake for Joe Biden to make a move like this. And he knows that. So Joe Biden is doing this to anybody who didn't vote for him, or anybody who, for example, like me, likes to own and shoot firearms like this. Now, for the guy that says Russian ammunition doesn't affect him, he doesn't shoot it, and that's a prevalent comment, here's the news flash for you. Because Russian ammunition is a part of the universe of ammunition that we all shoot, when you decrease that universe by a certain amount, that pressure is going to go somewhere else. It's going to go on other rounds. It's going to go on other countries. Now, long term, I suspect some of these ex-Soviet bloc companies, perhaps Bulgaria, perhaps Yugoslavia, perhaps Belarus, who knows, are going to quickly tool up and begin producing this. It might even be with the backing of Russian companies or shell companies, who knows. But I think we'll see this eventually reappear under different guises. And I don't think that every one of those countries is going to have the same thing, an import ban. There again, Joe Biden could easily come out and say, guess what? We're just going to ban the importation of firearms of a certain class, whether it's these guys or anything whatsoever. And he can do that. And a lot of these companies have prepared for that. That's why CZ bought Colt, for example. That's why Glock has a plant inside the U.S. now. That's why Sig Sauer does most of their manufacturing, if not all of it, in Exeter, New Hampshire. So you're getting the drift. These companies understand that this kind of thing could quickly and easily happen and dry up their revenues pretty quick. So it's important for us to understand, though, that these things affect all of us. Just because you don't shoot a Russian round or a Russian-made type of ammunition doesn't mean anything. The other thing I want to address, and I've, again, seen this from YouTubers and seen this from commenters, is that, well, the price of these is going to drop through the floor because nobody's going to want to pay for them anymore because you can't shoot them. And I scratch my head with that one as well, because we saw and have seen the price of 223 and 556 go up and down and skyrocket up and come back down. And last time I checked, all that 75 and dollar around 223 and 556 that was on the shelves last year sold out. So in other words, it's not going to make people go out and sell their AKs, in my opinion. It may be some of them, but for the most part, I think that somebody will pick up the slack for that round because the demand is there. So just wanted to kind of address a couple things. I totally do not want to bore you with these long, drawn-out commentaries, but I needed to get my thoughts out there. So whether or not anybody learned anything from listening to me today or agrees with me or not, I can at the very least say I got this off my chest and it was therapeutic. For news updates, firearms reviews, and the occasional soapbox, please like and subscribe Gun News and Reviews.